On 2K Sports. With Hall of Fame, both these sides' doors are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. And their two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Garland in at the one spot. That one a little long.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Yeah, I just love seeing it ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Offline with the baseline jumper.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Stolen by Mitchell. Okoro passes to Allen. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Break against Mobley. Outside, Levine. Takes the three. Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
And, Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
And here is Mitchell after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. To the paint, there's Garland. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Vucevic. The Bulls keep it alive. Lets the three fly. Another three for Chicago.
What a nice-looking jump shot by Nikola Vucevic. So much went into his all-star appearance, but shooting a big part of it.
And Mobley throws it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's DeRozan. Now, Craig. And a miss there on the triple. Mitchell against Ball. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
Great contest by the defender. If that's a dunk, you've got to put down in his face.
That one drops for him.
We are talking one of the most consistent, accomplished mid-range scorers in the NBA. DeRozan, it is effortless.
2 minutes. The drive by Garland. 2 minutes. Allen outside. For three, Mitchell. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And it's Darius Garland with the three.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
One thing Garland has always done is shoot, Doris. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot, and if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
And here's LaVine after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Here's the three, and Zach LaVine hits from deep. LaVine's got 11 points.
So accurate from the field and from the free throw line. LaVine can score in all sorts of ways.
Here's Okoro. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Shoots over Vucevic. Ball with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Craig. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bulls leading by 12, driving to the basket.
Present. Of the NBA live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against... All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
Ball against Conley. And Ball throws it down.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Denied by DeRozan. Three-pointer. All no good. And here are the Timberwolves. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he drives in, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart and he stays focused on his shot.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And Edwards slams it in.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Towns passes to Conley. And it's powered home by Towns.
Exactly what they needed from Towns, using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Levine gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Conley. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. The 3 from Craig. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. They shoot again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Shot by Levine, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. McDaniels finds Conley. He takes it in and is blocked.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Minute 32 left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
DeRozan double teamed. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. Ball right side. Count it. Good.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
Craig against Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Craig. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible. Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Outside for Levine. Beyond the arc. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Towns down low. Craig's there. Gobert inside. Covered by Vucevic. Conley against Ball. And here's Gobert from the arc. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Outside Levine. From the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Hey, how about the distance? Zero fear. Levine will make these moonshots from time to time and splash.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him.
What you say? My goodness. Come on now. The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Here's Levine. They get it back. Outside Craig. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. The Timberwolves trail. Kicks it out Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important. The timing of that roll shows good finishing ability on the move.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Towns, a screen on DeRozan. Edwards, a pass to Conley. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Left side Levine. Pass to Ball. Back to Levine. From behind the arc. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Gobert with it. Oh, easy two for Gobert.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
The three from Craig. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. But Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebound.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
Again, the Timberwolves score.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Here's Levine. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out!
Big finish.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Towns double team. To the wing, right side. Gobert finds Towns. Edwards against DeRozan. Another shot. And it's Chicago with a board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 4. Towns double team. Pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
First personal foul.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
Chicago has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Outside Levine. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Towns. That one is off. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Levine passes to Craig. Back to Levine. Ball outside. Back to Craig. To the paint. Ball no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Good work there as it goes.
And I like the stick-to-itiveness of Ball. Persevering in attitude, doesn't give up when he's driving to the goal, fighting through contact. That's impressive.
Edwards against DeRozan. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Alex Caruso is out there with Javon Carter. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Here's McLaughlin. He's checked by Carter. Reed, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
McLaughlin, pass to Anderson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
And the defense, to me, looks a little stale, like week-old bread. I mean, they made that way too easy for him. They need to get back into the flow here.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ. It's about feel, understanding. Gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Carter, good.
When you keep your eyes up, good things tend to happen. Excellent pass ahead.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Here he goes. Stolen by Carter. And now the Bulls in transition. And here's Caruso outside. Here's Terry. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Terry's got 5 points.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
To the middle. Pass to Reed. Back to Brown. Here's Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. Now here's Reed. Shot to stop the run. A slam dunk by Reed.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Caruso. 6 points for him.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality vets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips in the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Lets it go from deep. Drummond finds Carter. Back to Drummond. Outside Carter. There's the triple. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Drummond's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
McLaughlin, pass to Reed. Kicks it out to Anderson. Williams in the post. The layup off target. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And here's Caruso outside. No good on the shot. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
And Conley drops them both. The Bulls shooting is around 55% so far. Levine way outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards drives to the hoop. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
They grab their own miss. Gobert showing his skill inside.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive line.
Here's Levine. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Picked by Gobert. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
And he's good on the second. And it's Levine with the ball for Chicago. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Ball finds DeRozan, picked by Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
The 3 from Craig. Edwards pulls it in. Time running out for the Timberwolves. Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
To the wing on the left. Vucevic against Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Towns. It's It's not going to go for him. Good D by Ball. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Timberwolves trail. Inside, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Outside Craig. Back to Levine. Levine slams it home.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's DeRozan on the take. Good. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Willing passers, unselfish play. Have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Craig. Outside Levine. 4-3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards. Towns with the ball. He's covered by Levine. Offensive board. And he sinks it.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of
Live on 2K Sports. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point.
And you look at the Cavs trade for Jared Allen, that was a steal.
Yeah, it was part of a massive four-team deal sending James Harden to Brooklyn. The Cavs got Allen, giving up just a late first and second round pick.
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Oh, my. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Mobley. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. As Evan Mobley's game continues to evolve and develop, Richard, he could be a real monster down low. He is something else defensively.
Yeah, he's special defensively, and on offense, he has so much room for growth. If he can learn how to dominate the paint, then he will be an unstoppable two-way force.
And the shot goes in.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Towns is doubled. Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Outside Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Cleveland with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Garland kicks to Allen. Shoots. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And here's Garland for three. Drills it from outside. Garland's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triples.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And what a smart player Conley is, able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Mitchell against Edwards. Out to Conley. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And Mobley throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Conley dishes to McDaniels. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 1. The wide open look here for Garland. He drains the quick shot. 7 points in the game.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Edwards finds Gobert. Releases. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Now Edwards. Nifty move. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stuff.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Allen, a screen on Conley. And here's Garland for three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Conley, the pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Kicks it out to Garland. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Your Timberwolves lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
The big men on the floor for Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Towns against Mobley. Up top, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you.
And Darius Garland, no doubt a point guard on the rise.
Yeah, I think this guy's future is really promising, and it's because of his strong work ethic, his desire to keep working on his game and get better.
And finished off by Gobert.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Mitchell. They get it again. Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks to Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Holds it up there for Mobley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Okoro passes to Allen. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. A nice shot by Okoro. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Allen. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Fires the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Edwards climbs in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Allen with the screen for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision-making is so impressive.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Ooh, deflected by Mobley.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And if he gets looked that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Troy Brown comes in for McDaniels. And Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Gobert. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Anderson dishes to Brown. Inside, Gobert. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Allen. And here is Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Kyle Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. Here's LeVert. Rebound, Minnesota.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Back to Reed. From past the arc. Anderson. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
LeVert with it. Passes it to Niang. Here's Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And Thompson throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Anderson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's McLaughlin. Sweet little floater. McLaughlin's got his first points of the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded closely. Now, here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
So, Richard, with the Cavs, there were bumps in the road after 4 straight trips to the finals a few years ago, clearly.
Yeah, and that's to be expected after losing LeBron. They had to reset most of the roster, but they've done a nice job of building the team back with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It has been very, very impressive watching them work.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
The wide open shot from Strus. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Strus has got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Brown against Strus. Back to Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got 9.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Rubio outside. On the wing, Thompson. Now the pass to Strus. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Into the lane. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. LeVert defending. Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
LeVert kicks to Strus. Uncovered. And again, it's Cleveland.
And all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, and it's good for 2. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Rubio. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Timberwolves trail by 9. The feed to Anderson. Finished off the break. Anderson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. The three from Garland. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Towns, a screen on Garland. It's good.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Garland, the pass to Allen. He kicks it to Mitchell. Back to Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And stolen by Mobley. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Mitchell passes to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards trying. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Applying pressure. It's what Mitchell does to your defense.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Garland against Conley. Garland kicks to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And Allen slams it in.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Towns. Mobley with the block. To the middle. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
The game with Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Edwards passes to Towns. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the basket is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Mobley the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. 1:16 left in the game. Gobert finds McDaniel. Conley against Garland. Conley gets the bucket.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Here's Garland. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Edwards against Mitchell. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Allen, that's good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
For three, Edwards knocks down the three ball.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. For the three. No good. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
Oh, yes. An old school matchup tonight, Smitty. Don't expect this to be a historic scoring night.
Not at all. If you like defense, you come to the right place. I expect this game to come down to rebounding. The more you can limit second chance opportunities, the better.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now here's Levine. Williams a screen on Mitchell. It's Levine with a drive. Driving to the basket, and Williams punches it home.
Has a nose for the rim. Williams gets there all the time.
Mitchell against DeRozan. Mitchell misses. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Levine. Picked by Vucevic. The 3 is up. Levine finds Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. Outside for Levine. 6 on the shot clock. There's Ball with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice vision by Levine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Now here's Ball. The rebound by Allen. Garland against Ball. Allen outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Garland against Ball. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Now here's Garland to the inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Ball, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Levine. Oh, hammer it home!
Ooh, that hurt. This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Allen on the wing, puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Vucevic, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Garland against Ball. Garland looking around. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Mitchell against Levine. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
So it's the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Chicago. And he makes it.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick-and-roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
There's a screen. Ball right side. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Oh, he tries a three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it. Wow, he took off.
Can you say elevation?
There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Outside for Levine. Fires for 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
More comfortable with the 3 now than he was early in his career. Zach taking way more shots from deep.
Down low and stolen by Williams. DeRozan for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside, and it's Ball in at the 1. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well. Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Ball. Williams, a screen on Garland. Back to Williams. Here's Vucevic. Ball outside. Just 4 to shoot. Levine with room to shoot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Cavaliers have that banner from 2016. Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "We want to bring another championship for the city. None of us are LeBron James, but we can do it as a group. Our goal is to win the title. The city has seen it once, and they'll hopefully see it again." Brian?
Well, they are a team to be reckoned with for sure. Thanks, Allie.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Outside Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Allen with a screen on Ball. Garland for 3. Allen, the pass to Garland. Back to Allen. The 3 is up. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Allen. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Levine challenging, and Levine throws it down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
Levine finds Williams. Back to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Levine for 3. The offensive rebound. Goes back up, and it's Ball off the drive. And he takes it up and lays it in. Ball's got 14 points.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
And he lobs it up, and Mobley throws it down.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way
to the middle. No, stop it in there. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
First team foul. People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
What this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
To the inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
There is very little ego to Garland's game. He wants to get other guys looks and opportunities.
Outside, Williams. DeRozan, a screen on Mobley. Kicks it to DeRozan. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 55 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the shot is good by Garland.
Not only is Garland's jump shot silky smooth, it's also effective.
Ball against Garland. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
DeRozan, a screen on Garland. Ball passes to DeRozan. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. A line change here for Chicago. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Craig with a screen. And here's Caruso outside. Drains the triple.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Oh, from deep. The shot, no good. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jared Allen has been sensational.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Max Strus is out there with Thompson. Then it's Caris LeVert. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Jones in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Jones, the pass to Jerome. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
Drummond with the screen. And here's Caruso outside. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for Cleveland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Donovan Mitchell is a man of the people. He said, quote, just being in the community, whether it's going to high school games or barbecues, you never know what that one moment will do for a child. I'm forever grateful that I'm able to do that and get that reaction, and I will continue to do that throughout my life. Guys?
Yeah, terrific stuff there, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Jones. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, BA, but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here's Carter. Banked it in off the glass. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jerome passes to Thompson. And here's LeVert. On the wing, Strus. 5 to shoot. Thompson with a screen. And it's Strus off the drive. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Drummond. Terry, the pass to Drummond. Outside Carter. Craig with a screen. And the bucket. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Strus, timeout called the Cavaliers.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Rubio's checked in for Jerome. Outside Strus. Jones sets a screen. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Carter, the pass to Caruso. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Caruso's got 6.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
When talking about Caris LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him, Fred.
You know what, B.A.? You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can.
5 on the clock. Out to Rubio. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Tries again. Here's Jones. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for him.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Here's Caruso. And they pick up 2. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Bowling his way down the lane. Caruso, a tough one to slow down.
Thompson outside. Thompson, a screen on Carter. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. LeVert goes against Caruso. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can't give Alex these openings because he will fly up and dunk it.
Strus with a screen on Carter. Rubio passes to Strus. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Drummond. From the paint, and again, it's Chicago.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Here's LeVert. Yet to see a basket. Strus with a screen on Caruso. The three. No good on the buzzer beater. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. On the court. For Chicago, Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
Turning up the intensity. Ball isn't afraid to clash with the defense inside.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game. And that's given them a lot of options.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Levine surveys the D. On the wing, DeRozan. Is rebounded by Okoro.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Mitchell. Hot off the drive. Mitchell.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Here's Levine for 3. Buries it from 3. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Allen, left side. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Here's Ball. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Cleveland, trailing by 4. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Picked it. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Out to Garland. The 3. Connects from downtown. Garland's got 19 points.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. If they need another 3, he'll be the guy. He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Garland against Ball. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic with a steal. DeRozan against Mitchell. The kick out to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Ball into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. They've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And this team loves Lonzo. They want him taking important shots. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Ball against Garland. Fires from deep. Out to Mobley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Playing hard. Vooch stepping up and getting it done.
Garland against Ball. Allen a screen. Garland pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 1 minute left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Ball off the drive. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
To the inside. Drummond. Money.
I love it. Clutch situation. Andre Drummond puts the team on his back.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Garland for 3. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. So it's Chicago now. And so they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And DeRozan wants the rock in his hands in close game. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to come up big for his team.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 3. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. DeRozan, left side, driving inside. Yes!
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
And a deep 3 from Garland. This one belongs to Chicago. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
And one thing, Greg. You notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the 1. 6 to shoot.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And Towns drops them both. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Conley finds Towns. Stolen by Ball. It's DeRozan with the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
A tremendous scoring on the move, right? Not to take anything away from that spot-up mid-range game, but DeRozan just dynamite getting to the cup.
Now here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Ball against Conley. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The shot off that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Pass to Towns. And it's Chicago with the rebound. For 3, Levine. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Towns is doubled. Here's Gobert. Rebound by Williams.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Back to Levine. To the paint. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Levine. Williams has got his second bucket.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Conley gets the bucket. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Driving to the basket. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Williams with the ball. Conley picks him up. And Levine, here we go. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Levine's got 8 points.
So accurate from the field and from the free throw line. Levine can score in all sorts of ways.
And it's Conley penetrating. Chalk up 2 there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Vucevic. Michael Conley making his last shot. Williams kicks the ball. Clock at 6. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Edwards. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. On the wing, Levine. From outside the arc. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, in a screen and roll situation, Zach makes the right decision.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Gobert the pass to Conley. Towns a screen on Ball. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Wow, that is showing off a sick handle. Towns is just not fair at this point.
Williams sets a screen for Levine. Driving in. They get it back. Goes back up. The shot comes out. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Towns against Williams. Back to Levine. Drives to the hoop.
When Levine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with the screen on DeRozan. Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end. Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Levine against Edwards. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now. Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Over in the corner, Conley. Outside, Towns. And Edwards puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. For three, Levine. That shot, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. Over in the corner, Conley. Towns down low. DeRozan defending. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and Williams drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Edwards. Nice D from DeRozan.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Levine, that's good.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Bucket is good.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
To the wing right side. Towns down low, working on Williams. Out to Edwards. Over to DeRozan. Edwards can't hit. The Bulls leading by 18. Levine for three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Edwards. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Torrey Craig is out there with Terry. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. Now here's Caruso. Not a lot of room.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Reed with it, and it's Carter picking him up. From the arc, the shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Craig sets the screen for Caruso. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 19. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one misses. Chicago leading by 19 points. Here's Caruso. It's good from long range. Caruso's got 5.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Caruso. And the shot goes in.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Caruso. That one goes. Count it. Caruso's got 7 points here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Caruso. Reed misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
A great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. The wide open look here for Craig. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Craig's got himself on the board with 3 there. It's Anderson with the drive. Brown outside. Anderson a screen on Terry. Brown outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
59 seconds left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Chicago leading by 22. Now Caruso. He's got 9. Launches it. Drummond in the post. Guarded by Reed. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Minnesota with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Ball against Conley. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Levine a screen on Conley. And so it's Chicago controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done two things. Double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
It's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Levine against Gobert. And Levine, here we go. Gobert pulls it in. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 17. Gobert down low. Vucevic on him. They get it back. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Good on the second free throw. And so here is Chicago. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead inside, and the jam by Levine.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach Levine. Another highlight reel finish.
Outside Edwards. Out to Conley. Goes up again. Edwards drives in. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. Here's Gobert. And slammed dunk by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Levine against Edwards. Now here's Levine. Defense is right there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
The drive-by Ball. From deep three-point land. And again, Chicago, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. To the middle, Williams with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And 11 points for Williams.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Williams sends a screen for Ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. Edwards finds Gobert. Conley left side. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. Gobert can't hit. Chicago leading by 20. Outside DeRozan. Over Conley. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down low. Ball no good. Timberwolves have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. Man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's DeRozan missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
They grabbed their own miss. LaVine against Edwards. Scooped up.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Conley surveying the D. It's a very good look and converts.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
LaVine kicks to Vucevic. Conley against Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. The shot by Williams, no good. Outside Edwards. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thank you for joining. Us. It's the NBA on Clark. The assist numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. And it's Garland in at the one. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Garland against Conley. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Towns against Mobley. Mobley with the block. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Okoro. And that one is hammered home.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Mobley on a screen. Edwards against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's McDaniels. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Towns outside. Back to Conley. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. And Minnesota has possession.
Putting that quickness to good use on defense, Garland stays on top of his man.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Allen finds Mobley. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 3. Knocks down the triple.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Conley, he's open. Another miss by Minnesota.
wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Cleveland calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Garland for three. He buries it from three. Garland's got 6.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Conley goes in. Here's Towns. The kick out to Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Here's Garland. He's got 6. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
He gives the defense headaches. Even with the man all over him, Garland is still tough to stop.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. McDaniels finds Towns. Oh, they get a hand on it. Down low. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Going inside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And it's powered home by Towns.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Allen, up and over Conley. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the ball.
And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
You know, as crazy as that shot was, you almost...
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Towns on a screen. Good D by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the 3 off target. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game. More than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Gobert up top. Edwards against Mitchell. Kicks it out, Towns. Shoots from 14. Gobert passes to Towns. Towns on a screen. McDaniels inside, guarded by Garland. McDaniels, that's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniel. Showing how effective he can be down there.
Garland looking around. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Cavaliers are one of the best young teams in the league, and it's up to their point guard, Darius Garland, to help distribute. He said, quote, "We have so much talent on the floor. I just try to get my big fellows the ball so they can stay active and work for us on the defensive end as well." That's the game within the game right there, Brian.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Towns finds Conley. Towns, a screen on Garland. Kicks it out, Towns. Back to Conley. Towns outside. Takes the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Mobley. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels passes to Edwards. The shot comes out. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Back to Mobley. McDaniels with the rebound. Mobley's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Mitchell against Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Inside, Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Allen a screen to the middle. Out to the right wing. Mobley a screen on Edwards. Mobley. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Back to Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Garland finds Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gobert. Mobley with the block. Left side, Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Puts it up off the inbound. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 7 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Troy Brown out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And here's Strus outside. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Minnesota shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Stolen by Strus. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, BA. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
The Cavaliers leading. Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the right iron. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Rubio's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming on the free throw. Strus the pass to Thompson. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Jones, he's checked in for Niang. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Jones. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, Caris LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Here's McLaughlin. Reed to screen on Rubio. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
Man, that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. Fires high post. Jones grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
McLaughlin pass to Reed. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
1:44 left in the third. And the basket by Rubio.
High percentage look there, guys. Rubio's best chance to score, and he maxed it out.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed, defended by Jones. Shot from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Rubio. And here is Thompson. Back to Rubio. Thompson, a screen on Brown. And Troy Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all too.
Conley against Garland. Conley passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Garland. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the break from deep, Conley. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. McDaniels got 9.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Outside Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Cavaliers on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Here's Mobley. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. On target from about 13 feet.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Garland for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Conley looking for an opening. Edwards against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Garland for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Out left to the wing. Garland against Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Here's McDaniels. With the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
That's a lot of size and length on the drive. McDaniels forcing the defense into a tough spot.
And the second free throw is good. Now a timeout called by Cleveland. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. McDaniels finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. And he converts the layup.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Outside Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. McDaniels passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Pass to Gobert. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot's good by Towns.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Garland for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Towns, a screen on Garland. Now Towns. Stolen by Mobley. Garland with the ball. For 3, Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Mitchell drives in, and the layup is good off the glass. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Cavaliers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Darius Garland.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Edwards against Mitchell. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Down by 15. No good on the triple. Here's Okoro. Out to Garland. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.